Tonight from MoDOT, start paying more attention at railroad crossings. They deal with dozens of car and train crashes each year, some of them claiming lives. And this is why this week is set aside as Rail Safety Week to bring awareness to what you should do the next time you're at a crossing. WGEM's Charity Bell has more.
Dylan, I'm told staying safe when crossing the tracks means abiding by signs like these, slowing down and making sure the coast is clear before crossing. Hannibal resident Perry Williamson says he and his grandson often cross train tracks on their bikes. He says he's never had any close calls crossing railroads and hopes he never will.
We want to make sure we cross perpendicular to the tracks, so you're not on an angle, because your bicycle tire can twist and get caught in the tracks and you'd crash.
Missouri Department of Transportation Northeast District Area Engineer Brian Unteet says on average they see 35 railway collisions and 5 fatalities a year in Missouri.
And we really need to get that reduced. And what that takes is it takes people stopping, looking both ways, and making sure it's clear before they go.
He says this is important because in rural areas, some crossings go through private driveways, are hidden or unmarked.
The first thing we like to let people know is that as they approach a rail crossing, no matter what the conditions are, always assume that a train could be coming. We want people to be cautious as they approach them.
He says don't just rely on seeing or hearing the train. He explains most often people involved in train collisions don't hear a train, so they don't think one is coming until it's too late. Williamson says he always reminds his grandson what to do when they cross railroad tracks.
Be careful and watch and listen for trains when you get close to the tracks, and don't be too close to the tracks when the trains come by.
Unteet says as far as pedestrians walking along the railroad or being on the tracks is not only dangerous, but it's illegal. Charity Bell, WGEM News, Hannibal.